There is a huge difference, or there is a huge gulf between what you think and the reality. Now, I may think like I would be Virat Kohli or I would be Mr. Ambani, but what's the reality that I'm standing here in front of you? If I were Mr. Ambani, I wouldn't be standing here, right? Now, what to do and how to make your thoughts, your views, or how to convert your views into reality. That is our emotion. If you do not invest your emotions into something or in something, that's not going to happen. As we think, so it is. So, what I'm trying to tell you is that if I am thinking right now that I would be a good speaker, then I would be a good speaker. Now, if I am speaking with the fear or with the apprehension that I may not be, if I am not shakable or if I am shakable, this situation changes everything. Now, if you want to get the greener pastures, then you have to think positively about it, positive about it. Now, how to think positive or how to think about something positively and optimistically. See, you mightn't have a pregnant wallet right now in your pockets. But if you feel, oh, I'm poor, I'm indigent, I'm destitute, then that's going to happen. You are inviting the unwanted energies to your life. You're welcoming them. You are rolling out the red carpet for it. So even if you have $1 in your pocket, think like a millionaire. That you can be a millionaire. Doesn't matter what kind of situations you have. Keep the things or leave the things up to the universe, the great universe. The great universe has created everything. The great universe has created you. The great universe has created so many trees, so many lakes, so many oceans. Can't this universe give you 10 crores? Come on, it's very, very little. Can't this universe give you 500 crores? It can give you. Because the universe is a supreme. Now, when I say the universe, I mean God as well. I mean my Krishna as well. But just don't think of it. We shouldn't just rack our brains. We have to take the actions as well. We have to make wise decisions as well. Because Sri Krishna says, Ma phaleshu kadachana, karmanne badhikaraste, ma phaleshu kadachana. So your karma is important. Now, when you are when you are doing your work or when you are doing a job, maybe you might face some losses. You can't make profit out of it. But you have to be positive. You don't have a choice. We don't have the choices. I was going through one of the interviews of Mr. Kohli. So he was asked by the interviewer.
Sorry to interrupt you.
So I would narrate the story later on.
Okay.
Okay. Shall I?
Yeah.
Or you will? Okay. Thanks. All right. So when Mr. Kohli was asked by the interviewer that how do you perform so well and you are about to hit 100 centuries, right? So he said that when I enter into the field, I visualize everything in my brain. This way I'm going to play. That way I'm going to catch balls. So he visualizes everything in a better way. So that is very important. Everything happens twice in our life. One in your memory, in your emotions, another thing in your reality. So if you don't think yourself or if you don't take yourself as a millionaire, you can't be a millionaire. So you have to think of it. It is not that as we think it is, so it is. It's not like that. You have to enjoy those emotions. Say you want to buy a house, a 10 BHK apartment in the United States of America or in California. You have to enjoy those emotions. Your mom is entering. You are parking your car in front of your 10 BHK house. So we have to enjoy those emotions. How does the car sound like when it's boom boom? How does it happen? What does it do? What does it happen? And how does it happen? What does it do? So we have to enjoy everything, every detail we have to enjoy. It's not about how you think and you would be like that. No, it's not going to happen like that. It's never going to happen like that. We have to think of the emotions as well. Now, emotions are divided into two categories: positive emotions and negative emotions. And there is a great chance of a disaster if you think that if you are running a business and you might make a loss, you will definitely make a loss. If you think like that, so don't think of that. I believe be positive and everything would be positive. Yeah, Mr. Right,
Yeah.
please.
A few days back, very well in the newspaper, there was a piece of news that a old person, a lottery seller, who was hit by the bumper, sorry, on the highway, okay, and his body was smashed in pieces, okay, and his son was called upon by the cops and was asked to just collect all the body parts all across the street, okay. So can you feel the emotion of his that when, as a son, he has to collect his father's body part from the street and gather it into a one place?
I can't.
You cannot, right? But think of the person. Has he ever thought of such situation that had happened to him?
What's the link?
Huh?
What's the link?
No, as you said that what you think that so you are, okay. What you think that you become. So has he ever thought of that kind of situation that he had to face that?
Look, it's not like that. Whatever you think, that would happen.
Why
Right?
not?
Whether you are putting your emotions or not, because emotions are very important.
Now the
You
state of
can't
emotion
enjoy.
that he has
No.
developed at that very moment will not impact his further future.
Nowadays we often tell that law of attraction, law of attraction, law of attraction, a lot, right? But previously, and many old people say that, every day, Mother Saraswati sits on your tongue, and if you say anything like that, or if you say negatively, if you say positively, that happens. So we know about the law of.
These are quite hypothetical.
No. It can be to you. It can be to you, but you have to believe. Magic happens.
I'm not denying that.
No.
Not denying that. But
You're
I just said
you're
that.
talking about
I'm
miracles.
talking the
You
state
talked
of
about
emotion.
Who will speak?
Please,
okay.
I'm talking the state of emotion that he had gone through. He was
Right.
calling the body part of his father.
Right.
What kind of emotion that he's developing? Will he be able
I
to
told
think
him
anything
to-
positive after that?
Look, situations break us, situations make us, right? Now, I cannot invest my emotions in that situation because I was not that person. I don't want to be. Even. The point is, something happens out of the box as well, right? And because of our karma. Suddenly you'd see a train of people got fired. Got fired, right? Can you think of that? Can you imagine that? No, we can't do that. We don't have that power to imagine. But it's about the karma. We have to understand the karmic law. If you don't think of the karma, nothing happens. It's about the karma. You have to believe. Suddenly you feel that, oh, an animal is earning a lot of bucks.
Our karma plays pivotal role than of
Our karma is everything. See, the point is, in the previous batch, people were discussing destiny, right? They were talking about luck. Everything is destined. I mean, Shubhendu was talking about everything is predestined, but you have the free will. You are not a robot. God didn't make you a robot. You're not an automaton. So you have the free will to change your destiny. You have the power. You have the potential. So you can change everything lock, stock, and barrel if you want. Now, if you feel that now I am a poor person, I am a weak guy, go hit the gym, change your shape, go run a business, earn money, be financially free. But again, I tell you, whatever you do, say, if I am standing in front of the mirror and look into the mirror, if I see myself, oh, I'm having 6 abs, I would have 6 abs. But for that reason, I have to have my great karma. I have to hit the gym in the morning. I have to pull out so that I can have a good
Do you
physique.
think Ambani's son doesn't try to be slim enough?
No, he could try, but physically,
He could get base physique.
he could try. He tried. Even the point is, his body doesn't help him
Look, there's
because he had some
He
problems.
doesn't
There's-
think.
No,
please.
thinking is not gonna help. I'm telling you now.
Doesn't he try?
No,
Visa.
you can try, but you have to try more hard. Are you trying harder? If you try harder, the hardest, you can't fail.
Back to the judge.
okay.
Yeah.
Change, sir.
Cut to the chase.
Change. Oh, chase. Okay, sir. I have a question for you. That you just stated an example of Virat Kohli,
Yeah.
who thought everything, and that happened before that happened. But thousands of people, thousands of young people, teenagers dream of that, think of that, manifest of that, write those on their boards, but they don't have, maybe they don't have the privilege, they don't have the talent. That's why they don't succeeded. We don't succeed, so we don't listen to them, we don't listen to their interviews. We can't. So how those thousands of failures of thinking, you're justifying those all failures by one Virat Kohli example.
Look, so many lines. Only one line I have for
Okay,
you.
please.
That is, they didn't try hard.
Yeah, maybe they did, but they were not privileged. They were not talented enough. Being
See,
talented.
you are always
If
privileged. I tell you one thing. We all are privileged. We all are surely, suddenly privileged. If you're not handicapped, if your hands are fine, if your legs
What
are
if
fine,
I'm
if you can think
handicapped?
properly, then you are privileged.
Okay, what if
There is
I
no
am
point.
handicapped? What if?
Not. Suddenly not.
No, I am not. Some people are.
Yeah, yeah.
What about them?
They are suddenly not.
can.
They are obviously physically
They-
weaker
they-
than us, but they are trying harder than you are.
Okay, they are trying, but just suppose someone wanna be in army, in national defense academy, but they can't get in because their physique doesn't suit that. A lot of people can't suit that, those physique what India needs. So what about those? They think about that, they manifest those. So you don't justify them.
No, if
Those
you are
that,
not, see, if you are not physically, I cannot make you a 6 feet tall guy.
no,
Not
you
possible.
can't.
Physically not, practically not possible.
It's not. That's
Can
why
I
I'm
make
asking.
you?
But they can't
You,
think.
can you make me?
They have.
Can you make me
they
a
may
6 feet
have-
tall guy? No.
They may have dreams. They may have things.
If you have dreams, doesn't mean that you can do that.
So that's the
Say if I,
topic.
no,
that
no, if I have
you
a, no, I have a dream.
think that-
I have a dream to be a bird. Can I be?
No, you can't. Okay.
So I would have to use a subjunctive mode. If I were a bird, I would fly high. No other choice. So unrealistic things can't happen, right? So I cannot make myself tall. Now what I can do, if I'm not getting into the NDA or the IMA, then I can try the CAPM assistant commandant. I can try the police force. I can try other things. I can try the IAS officer. I can become an IPS officer, or I can be a WBS officer. So try different things, different genres.
Okay, that's.
Thank you.
Now, Mr. Roy, please.